I need to put my phone in the clip here, so hang tight just a second. Gonna try to do that carefully. There we go. Okay. Now I need to go ahead and get myself situated with my computer and all that good stuff. Bear with me just a second. This is the thing that we're going to be working on today. So I want to get it positioned so that you guys can see it properly. All right, there we go. I think we are good to go on that. Now I'm going to get my computer situated, so bear with me just 1 second. It always takes a minute once we go live to sort of get going. So hang tight. All right, I think we're there. Okay. So I wanted to let you know, first of all, I want to thank my members. I appreciate you guys being part of my flock. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wanted to mention that today we're going to be working on a project along with Martha Makes Art. So she hosts Shuffle Cut Create, and that's what we're going to do today. I saw her video last night, and her prompts were castle and red. So I went ahead and I printed out a castle, and I'm going to plan to use this as my main art piece. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a background on it. So I'm going to start with chalk, and if that's not intense enough, then I'm going to move over to paint. And hi, Susie. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you popping in. We're going to play along with the collaboration by Martha Makes Art, Shuffle Cut Create. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just get started with my chalk. And I'm going to do a background. And also, let me mention, I have this piece. So I printed out twice. This is mixed media paper. This is heavy duty cardstock. So this piece I fussy cut out. Once I get the background on and everything that I want, then I'm going to go ahead and adhere it. I already put the tape on it to save us a little time, so I'll peel that off and I'll adhere that down. But we have to do our background first. So Susie, while I get started, let me know how you're doing today. And also let you guys know that I am going to be dipping some chalk in water. It just has a little bit of a different effect when you do that, and it goes on a little heavier. And I think I would like this piece to be pretty intense. So that's why I dipped it in the water. So I can't remember if I told you both of the prompts. I know the first prompt is castle, and then the other prompt is red. So we're going to be playing up the red shortly, but first I'm getting the sky on before we, and the sky is going to be mostly red, just so you know. All right, we're going to dip this chalk into the orange now. I'm sorry. We're going to dip the orange chalk into the water. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the orange. And it doesn't matter if I get it over top of the castle, because we have the one that we printed out and fussy cut. So, you know, that's no problem. And spreading this around with my finger, you could use something else to spread this around, like, I don't know, one of these things if you wanted to. But I don't mind getting messy when I create, so I'm going to just do it like this. Also, I want to show you my new ring. Did you see the short I did with this new ring? I love it so much. I just found it at the thrift store for $2. Can you believe that? So I love it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with red. Oh, Susie, I'm going to read your 79 in New Jersey. Oh, you're so lucky. You made your mom's famous chili. Oh, that's so nice. And you had a big bowl. That's so nice. That sounds good. That sounds so good. Now I'm going to go in with what I hope is red, but just in case it's not red enough, I have grabbed my red paint. I also have this red spritzy stuff. It's, what is this? This is Easter egg dye, and I do want to play with that today. I have some other things to play with today too, like this, I don't even know what this is, but I grabbed it because it was on clearance. But anyway, it looks nice. It's like ink, I guess. So I'd like to get that into this project as well. Okay, so yeah, going in, I think it's red. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like this is pretty good red. So let's get this on here. I'm gonna dip that again. See how it goes on a little bit thicker when it's good and wet? I like that. Well, speaking of the weather, Susie, I have my AC on. I think the end of the nice cool days, I think we've reached the end. It's gonna be it's gonna be AC time now, you know. So I just have to deal with it, I guess. I see you made another comment. Let me check that. I just want to get a little more yellow on here. Hi, Gigi. Is it Gigi or Gigi? I feel like it's Gigi because I just watched one of your videos and I think that's how you pronounced it. But let me know. And hi, Martha. Martha, I am participating in your collab. How fun. So I'm trying to use some red chalk here to get the background of this picture going. It's going to be pretty intense. And Martha, just since you just popped in, I wanted to let you know that this is going to go on top, so I can cover over that because it's going to pop up on that once I'm done. So let's kind of let's play with this a little bit. I'm going to spread this around with my fingers and get our nice intense background going here. It's spreading really nicely now because there's a lot of chalk on there. Ooh, let me get this down here. I don't know if you guys can see the whole thing. So I'm scooching this up. I'm gonna get a little bit of red down here. I wanna make sure we get some good coverage here. So, Susie, you said what? Oh, you were typing. No, this is chalk, not crayon. This is chalk. So that's what we are using to get our nice intense background on here. And then, oh, we've got Mary Beth. Hello, Mary Beth. And hard G, so GG. Okay, right? I think it's GG then. I can Google what's a hard G. Hey, Alexa, what's a hard G sound? Let's see what she says.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, a hard G sounds almost like a K, as in the words great, good, and pig.
Okay, got it.
A soft G sounds more like a J, as in the words large, general, and Johnny.
Okay, thank you, Alexa. Settle down now. Okay, so we've got our chalk on here, and I'm just checking up on the comments there. My computer's today in a little bit of a different spot. Okay, so I like our sky. So the question is, actually, let's play. Let's just have a little play. Let's take this spritzy stuff and let's give a little spritz and see if that does anything. Okay, actually, that's pretty cool. Did you guys see how that, like, I don't know what it did, but it did something. Let's put a little over here. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, let's let that dry for a minute. That's looking nice. Okay, but I feel like I have to add more intensity to this background, right? It needs to be maybe a little bit more red. What do you guys think? I'm thinking so. I think Gigi is laughing about the fact that I asked Alexa. Oh, that's how I roll. Okay, let me get the spritzy stuff off the desk real quick. And Martha, let me know, have you done yours yet with the red and castle theme or prompts? Let me know if you've done that yet. I'd like to know what's going on there with that. All right, so part of me wonders if I should add a little red. I'm not sure though. Actually, let me fill in some of these blanks with a little bit of this yellow to keep the, it's kind of like a sunset look, right? And I'm liking that. Let me dip my orange in there. Ooh, I like the way the orange looks, actually really, really nice. Let me spread that around now. I'd like to fill in, you see how there's some white here on the edge? I'd like to get all of that, whoops, where'd the orange go? I'd like to get all of that filled in so that it basically looks solid, if I can. And if I can't, I'm not gonna argue with it, but I'd like to. Okay, so I'm thinking, liking this. I think it looks good. Over here looks really good. I'm gonna add some orange down here at the bottom. And then, Martha, I'm going to check the messages in 1 second, see if you responded to if you're working on yours or not. Oh, look what happens when I dip my finger in the water. Oh my gosh, it spreads like paint. Check that out, guys. Well, let's do that across the bottom and let's make this a little more solid. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm glad I did that. Let's try that over here. I am using mixed media paper just so that you guys know. All right, let's do a little up in here. Okay, I think I like that. What happens if I tap on it? Okay, not a whole lot. Okay, just want to experiment a little bit. I think it makes the color a little bit more intense when I go in with some of this water. So I am enjoying the way that this looks. Yeah, I like it. What do you guys think? Let me know if you like that, if you like the way that looks. Okay, let's go in with, let's blend the orange, a little orange here. And then we're gonna come in and get the red in there. Oops, my paper, my paper seems like it's being weird. I maybe put too much water there. Let me do this up here. Okay, that's fun. All right, I'm reading messages. It needs crazy monkeys in the sky. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're still thinking about it, Martha. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Susie. That's not a bad idea at all, actually. Okay, I'm liking this. Let me do a little bit more of this. And then I'm going to, let's see, let me just set it like this for a second. Yeah, let me add a little more red here. Am I on camera? I hope so. Okay. A little bit more red here. Okay. Okay. I think I kind of like it. Let me know what you guys think. And then before we move on, do we think we want to add any of this? I don't know if it needs it. I don't think it needs it, guys. Let me just add, I'm just filling in some of these areas real quick. Oh, I like that nice dark red up in the corner there. That's good. So what are you guys doing this weekend? I'm having a garage sale. Let me know what you're doing. So I was prepping it today, and when I'm done with my live, I need to prep it a little bit more. But, you know, doing good. All right, I'm just gonna fill in some of the white areas with this. Yeah, and I don't think we need paint. But let me know what you think. And Martha, let me know if you think you like the look. Okay, thank you. And let me know, Martha, if this has enough red in it. I want to make sure we are staying within the bounds of your collaboration. But I mean, I think it does. But let me know. Oops. Let me know. And by the way, guys, these were just Crayola chalks, nothing fancy. Okay, so easy and accessible. You know, if you didn't have chalk and you wanted some, this is easy and accessible. Okay, I'm liking it. Let me just tap it off here. Get this out of the way. There we go. Okay, I think it's looking good. Now, let's experiment with some of this stuff. Oh, no, we have to put a moon in. So I was thinking, okay, so remember, this is gonna come back on here like this, right? So I was thinking I'd like to put a moon right here. But this kind of looks like a sunset. Would it be weird? Let me know. Are we doing the moon or are we not doing the moon? Yeah, I got you, Martha. Okay, 10-4. So if we do the moon, I'm going in with white, like right here. And then, of course, this will cover some of it. But that's what I'm thinking. We could make it sort of like a yellow moon. It doesn't have to be bright white. I first envisioned it as a white moon. But now that I see the colors on here, I feel like maybe it's more of a, maybe a yellowish moon. So I was gonna spread that with my finger, but I'm gonna go in with this. I wonder if this is dirty. Hold on a sec. Sometimes I use these to spread ink around. Well, we're gonna just dive in and make our big moon here. Okay. It probably does not look like a moon, but I don't know. It looks cool. No matter what, it looks cool. And it's kind of got a little gray, so I probably had a little ink in here, which is perfect actually. Now, let's be creative and got some ideas here. I have these stencils and I could go, once that dries, I could go around and sort of like do these dots all in the sky, and I wouldn't follow the pattern. I would simply just like pick a space like this and then just move it around. So that's a possibility. Then I also have this one. This is really different, very abstract, but very fine. So if I did this one, I would use one of these and then just pick a color of probably ink, maybe brown, and I would just do it like, you know, around. And that could add a little something to the sky. Let me know what you think about that. This one we'll call the circles. We'll call this one abstract. And then lastly, we have this one. And this would just go down, and then I would do some patterns from this, which would really be abstract, but could be very cool. Don't know what color I would use, but, and I don't have red ink, do I? Don't think I have red ink, but if I wanted to, I could use red paint. So let me know, stencil one, oh, abstract, okay. And that was this one. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna put this here, and I'm just thinking for a second, and I'm wondering, do I wanna use brown? Guys, let me know if I should use brown. Well, let me pull out all the colors, actually. Let's be fair about this and see what we've got. We have black. So if I go here and there with black, that would be very interesting. And then we have brown. It is rich cocoa. So that wouldn't be quite as intense. I don't know what these are. I've never used this Distress Embossing ink. I have no idea what to do with it. Oh, is it the same as Distress Oxide or similar? Because I do know what to do with that. So I do have this in Ground Espresso. So I've got that. Not sure about this. What color is it? No idea what that is. Okay. I have purple, but I don't really want to lean into that. Let's see what else we got here. I don't have that many dark colors because I'm not really a dark colored girl. I usually play with lighter colors. And then I have green. So I'm thinking brown or black, guys. What do you guys think? Dark gray, not brown. I don't have any gray, but I have paint. And I could use, oh, I do have a gorgeous metallic paint. Oh my gosh, let's do metallics, you guys. Let me put my other inks away so it's not cluttering up my table here. Yes, I'm thinking metallics. Let me hang tight here. Let me grab some metallic ink. So I've got bronze, nickel. I think that's too light though. Look, see how right here? I feel like nickel's too light. I think we want to get a little more smoky than that. This one might be good. Brushed black. That could be cool. All right, and we have sequin black. So let me open that up for you, guys, so we can see. That's a hot mess, but it's gosh, I wonder if the whole thing's dried up. No, it's not. So that thing, I think this is a little too solid black for us though. So let's not do this one. And let me just see, bear with me one second. Yeah, that's what we got for our metallics. So I'm thinking let's have fun with you like the brushed black. Okay, Mary Beth likes the brushed black. So let's go with that. And I'm going to set these aside for now. I'm going to give this a little shake. I'm going to grab my palette, which is right here. And this will be pretty, I think. This will be a pretty color. By the way, I did not do that to my palette. I used to keep my palettes perfectly, gorgeously clean. My daughter did that. Okay, we're gonna keep this one out, and I'm going to get like a stenciling brush. And let's see, where did it go? Hold on, guys, I know I have one, I just have to find it. Well, let me use this big one. I have a small one that I would prefer to use, but, oh, here we go, here we go. This is a little bit smaller. Okay. So I'm going to be honest about this real quick. My fear is that, hold on, I'm trying to get a napkin. My fear is that, let's take a look at the stencil. You know, there's a lot of space here. So if I went solid in, it would cover so much. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start up here in the corner. We're going to do the corners, and then we'll come in and like do it like spot by spot. How does that sound? Test it on a different paper. That's a good idea. And Mary Beth, I don't have a Tim Holtz black. I don't have a lot of Tim Holtz stuff actually. So we've got what we've got, but let me test. This is a paper towel, but that's what I had close by. Do I have a piece of paper? Oh, hold on, I can use this. I can use this, this will be better. So we're gonna give this a little test here, guys. And I'm thinking of like this space right here would be the one we're gonna use. Oh yeah, so see how much it covers. So I'll have to dab the brush. Okay, I don't mind that. So I'll definitely have to dab the brush so there's not too much on it. And we're just gonna go in and put touches, I'm thinking. Hi, Annie. I hope you're feeling good today. Annie, you guys, most of you guys know Annie's been healing. And so I'm so glad you're here. This is fun. Participating in Martha Makes Arts Shuffle Cut Create collaboration. And her prompts are red and castle. So that's what we are playing with today. So guys, let's go in with just a little bit. I'm dabbing it on the brush, and now I'm gonna dab it on my napkin so we don't have too much. All right, here we go. Wish me luck, everybody. Here we go. I'm not gonna put a lot of pressure. I'm just gonna see how this goes. So far, it's looking okay. Nothing looks too crazy. Let's lift that up and have a look. Okay, I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Let me know. While you are letting me know, I'm gonna come over here. Oh, and you know what? I don't necessarily have to use paint. Let's try, we did that corner in paint. Let's try this corner with ink, and let's see how we like that. So we're gonna put this here. Let me make sure I'm in frame. So Annie, so good, girl. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're resting, and Russ has taken such good care of you. That's awesome. All right, and then we'll have to see which do we like better. I feel like I have more control with the, oh yeah, with the ink. I definitely have more control with the ink. Do you think it matters? This one does have more metallic in it, so I do kind of like it. Let's do a little bit of both. Let's go in with the paint, and then when I run low on that, we'll go in and touch up some areas with the ink. How does that sound? All right, let me get my paintbrush back. Here we go. And my paint. Gonna dip it again. And wipe it on the napkin. And grab my abstracty thing. I'm thinking, shall we do the moon? Shall we? Oof. Okay, I'm gonna do some of the moon. I'm gonna go right around the edges of the moon. I'm just kind of going lightly, feeling it out. I can always add more white to the moon if I need to. Let's have a look. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Let me see what happens when I rub it with my finger. Not a whole lot, okay. Did any come off? A little bit. Okay, let's try our castle on real quick and see how that's looking. Okay, should I make the moon bigger? I mean, I think I kind of like it. Yeah, I think I kind of like it. Yes, the moon, okay. Ink first so metallic will show. ink it first and then do the metallic over top. I like that. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's a great idea. Okay, I'm setting this aside. We'll do some inky areas here. Okay, now I think let's go across the top, right? Let's be consistent and get a little bit going across the top. And then also, guys, I've got some gold metallic. We can always use that if like we want to add gold in with the black. I think that might look cool. All right, we're going to go down this edge here real quick. We'll do the edges and then we'll decide if we want to do the interior. How does that sound? And we'll come in just a little bit. We'll go a little darker here at the edge and then we'll come out just a little bit and see what does that look like. Oh, that's super subtle. Let me know if you think that's too subtle or not. While I'm waiting on that, I will do the other side. And here we go. All right. Get a little bit more on there. We want to at least be able to see some of it. Geesh. Okay, coming in a little bit to the interior here. Okay, let's check it. Okay, what do you guys think? Do we like this effect? The gold and the black. Okay. So I think definitely let's do that. Let's get a little bit more down here for our edge. And then we'll go in with the gold. I think that's gonna look really good, especially with the red and everything. Okay. Yes, okay, this is nice. This is adding a nice little abstract pattern. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get this corner here. Looking good. Okay, I think I wanna add a little bit more here. Wonder if I can find where I was and line it up. Let me see, maybe it was this side? I don't think so. Nope, let me try this one more time. Let me see, is that it? No, oh, there it is. Is that it? Oh, I found it. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I just wanted to go a little bit darker in this area here so we can see it. And then a little bit just right here, kind of like that. Okay. Yeah, we can see it better now. All right, now let's go in with the gold. I'm gonna put this away. I don't think the gold is gonna be too bright, but let's try it. We can always try it in a corner, and then we can always, actually the other day, I did a mixed media piece that's actually fantastic. And I mean, not to toot my own horn, but toot toot. Anyway, I felt the gold was a little bit bright with what I did on this other piece. And I took in with some sandpaper and sanded over it, and it was perfection. It actually like aged it a little bit. So let's, we can always do that. So let's give this a try. And I like to use this guy when I do the gold. So let me clean him off. Oh, look, I found the small one. This is the one I used for gold, so perfect. Let's do that. I am cleaning my other one off real quick though. Okay, I just don't want that paint to get stuck on there. I'll just throw it in the thing. Okay, now we do have to get this a little bit wet because this particular gilding paste needs water, okay, just in case you guys didn't know that. And I like to get a little on there. We don't want to get crazy with it, but a little bit like that. And then actually I wouldn't, no. Let me test this on paper, as you brilliant folks recommended before. Make sure it's not too, okay, I think that's gonna be perfect right there, okay. Now, let's go in. I'm thinking maybe with like not copying the same pattern, I'm thinking like using a different part of this thing, like turning it like this instead. What do you guys think? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see how it goes. We're just doing it right here, and we'll just see how this goes right in the corner. All right, let's have a look-see. Okay, it just tones down the black a little bit. Let me know if you like that effect or if you like it to be a little more black. Mary Beth, I love you. You just keep coming up with it. I love it. And do I have bronze? Oh, this is something I wanted to try. Where is it? Hold on. Hold on. Look, check it out. You mentioned bronze, and I grabbed this super fine bronze I mean, you can't even really call it glitter. It's like a powder. I want to get this on this page, but let's wait until we finish messing with all of this. Let's get some gold on here. We'll just play with the gold a little bit, get some little spots. How about that? Let's not overthink it. Let's just get it on there. Okay, that's looking good. Uh-oh, might be shedding. And let's just do some gold here and there. How about that, guys? We'll just, a little bit here. Ooh, that was a lot. Ooh, not in the moon, though. I don't want any gold in the moon. And I can always rub some of this off, which I'm going to have to. See, I should have dabbed it, and I didn't dab it. Hold on. Okay. Let me put this back. No. Let me grab a napkin, and let me dab that like this. Okay. Get some of that off there. It was a little too wet. All right. Let's go back in now. I'm going to do a little right here. And actually, some of the black ink is coming off into the gold, which is looking really good. It's looking more bronzy, actually. Check it out. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of do this here and there, and yeah, that's fun. Well, let's put some right here behind our castle. Let's take a look at that. I like. Do a little bit here. Nice. Okay. And let me go back over this hot mess spot that I did. I think I'm right there. I'm just gonna go back over, see if I can spread that around a little bit. Because these went on pretty heavy. Okay, what do you guys think so far of our sky? You love the look? Okay. All right, and then you love being able to see things. Oh yeah. Without you having to get your supplies out. I love it. Okay, now I feel what I would like to do is, for just a sec, I'm going to close up the gold because I don't think we need to overdo it. It's just my gold. Okay, hold on. Actually, I am going to overdo it for a sec. I'm going to get a little bit on this brush, and I'm just going to go down this bottom edge with a little bit of it. Nothing crazy, just... That's probably going to end up getting covered anyway. I'm going to go into this corner. I'm going to go into this corner. I'm going to go into this corner. Okay. Let me see if I can give the moon a little halo. Okay. It's getting a little halo. And I might touch the moon up with a little bit of white, but not now, not yet. Okay, that's looking good. What do you guys think? Now, I am wondering if I feel like this is too punchy. I'm going to go in with my sandpaper and see what happens. Oh, I'm liking that. Okay, I'm liking that. So I'm going to do that here too. It's just a little too much for my taste. Okay. Don't be afraid of sandpaper, you guys. It is a wonderful tool. Okay, I'm going to tap this off. Okay, and I'm going to clean that off because I can't handle that. I'm going to slide this right into my trash can. Hang on, everybody. Okay. All right, this is fun. This is fun. Now let's go ahead, since I have this handy, let's go ahead and just give this a little wipe down. Okay. All right, what do we think so far? Is Jessie here? Hi, Jessie. Hi, Jessie is one of the members of my flock. Thank you, Jessie. Okay, this is looking pretty cool, you guys. Do you think I should use the sandpaper here to lighten that up, or do you kind of like the dark sort of pieces here and there? Let me know your thoughts on that. While you're letting me know your thoughts on that, I'm going to consider a couple of things, and one of them is this. Let me grab my matte medium, which is right here, and yeah, and a brush, another brush. We are using the brushes today. Okay. wish me luck on this next idea. I'm gonna take my matte medium. Actually, let me open this first. We're gonna get crazy with it, y'all. This is just, we're gonna have fun. Let's just get it. Okay. You do like the bits of dark. Okay, good, good, good. That's good to know because I wasn't really sure how that was looking. And now we're going to add this bronze glitter. Okay, so here we go. I'm like, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared, but I want to do it. So actually, I usually pour it like right on my work, but I'm gonna go ahead and just fill a couple of these because I'll definitely need a few of them, okay? I love matte medium. If you don't have this in your arsenal and you do mixed media, get some because it's the best. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. I wanna make sure I'm in frame. Okay, so far so good, all right. I'm loving this. This is so fun. Okay. You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna just, I always like to practice in the corners. So let's practice in a bottom corner because I already know what's going on the bottom. It's probably gonna be covered. So let's do that. So I got a little bit of, I don't know if you can see me dipping, but I just got a little bit of this on my brush. And let's just go like that in the corner. Okay. And now I'm going to take some of this, I'm gonna put it in my hand. And I'm going to sprinkle it. There we go. Look at that. Okay, I think this could be good. I'm gonna let you guys tell me. Okay, so I'm moving it up closer to the camera. Of course, it's not dry. The matte medium is not dry. But do you like the sparkle? Can you even see it? I don't even know if you guys can see it. Hold on, I don't have one of my lights on. Hang tight, guys. Turn my light on. There we go. Now you can see it, I think. So let me know, do we want to do more of that or do we not want to do more of that? Let me know your thoughts. I'm gonna spread it out a little bit. Oh, I like being able to spread it out with my finger. That was so easy. The matte medium dries so quick. Let me put a little in the other bottom corner. Again, it's safe to test here because there's something I have planned for the corners. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle a little more on. And then I'm just gonna sort of tap it into place, I think. Okay, and then you guys let me know what you think. I'm gonna show it to you. I hope you can tell. All right, so you like it. Okay. Hi, Abnor. How are you? Thank you for being here. Yes, yes, the side to side. Okay, so let's go, since we kind of like it on the bottom, we're gonna be really daring now and we're gonna go into the top and we are going to do this. And now I have to put it on quick because this stuff dries so fast. Like you wouldn't think it would, but it does. All right, there we go. And now I'm gonna go into the other side. Oh, let me pour more in my hand so it's ready. Okay. Let's go right here. And we won't go into the moon. What we'll do with the moon is I'll use some white or silver or something for the moon. Let me just tap that around a little bit. Okay, very nice. Okay. And we'll do some here and here. There we go. That's a fast way to do it, like that. I feel like I'm in kindergarten doing an art project. This is great. I love being in kindergarten doing an art project. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. I like the way it spreads when I just let it kind of fall off of my hand. It seems more even than when I try to do it the other way. Okay. Let me get some more. So this was my daughter's. She doesn't use it anymore, but she used to do, what is that called? Oh, did I come back? Let me know if I'm back, you guys, or if I've lost you. Hopefully I'm back. Oh, thank you, Mary Beth. I'm back. Oh, thank God. Okay. All right. Whew. Hopefully she doesn't try to call me again. Sometimes she calls me more than once, and then it's like, oh, geez. So hopefully that won't happen. Okay, we're almost done with this, and then I'm going to tap the whole piece off and see if we can get some of that off of there. Oh, yeah, very nice. That'll be nice that there won't be as much. Okay, a little more subtle, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna clean this right off the desk real quick, my friends. And hang on. Here we go. Oh yeah, before I was rudely interrupted by a phone call, I was saying that my daughter used to do resin. That's what it's called, resin. But she's not so much doing that anymore, so she asked me if I wanted these little sparkly things, and I was like, well, yeah, why not? Okay, guys, let's bring our piece back in. All right, so now I feel the need for some little extra whiteness in the moon, okay? So I've got, where is it? I've got some white paint, and I want to add some here. Let me see. Okay. And then I'm thinking, let me get a really small paintbrush. This is pretty small. And then I'm thinking I'm just gonna sort of maybe dab around it. I don't want to cover like all the lines that we made with the stencil, so I just kind of want to, because you know when you look up the moon, there's like movement in it. You can see the movement. I just want to do some of that to it. And I'm thinking maybe go around one of the edges like this. Maybe not all of the edges. Maybe just like heavy more on this side and then not so much on the other side. Let me know what you think about that. Okay, I'm kind of liking that just the way it is like that. Let me know if you guys like that. I think that looks great. Yeah, it gives it some dimension. You're drawing? Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Oh, neat. My drawing doesn't look that great like that. Oh, you're so kind. Well, keep working at it. Keep working at it. It will look great. Okay. All right, did I have any other ideas for this part of it? Do we need to, okay, so this is gonna go over here just like this, guys, right? So that's gonna look really cool. That's gonna look really cool. Okay, what else? What else on this piece? I mean, maybe we call the background done. Was there anything else I was gonna do? No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna let that dry. While that dries, there is a little bit of work I wanna do on this one. So we're gonna scooch that over there. We're gonna bring this one over here. And then I have my red pens here. Probably gonna use this one. And all I wanna do with this is go through real quick and add a little bit of red. So last night when I was prepping this castle, I actually whipped this up on Canva and I put some red marks in the castle. It didn't originally come with the red, but I put some in there just to give me something sort of, I guess, to remind me to draw the red in today. So that's what we're doing, just to make it look like a little bit of a maybe intense castle, a little, not necessarily spooky, but maybe a little. Maybe like, why is there a red hue coming out of the windows in this castle, right? And this shouldn't take me too long, but what do you think about the red windows? Can you guys see it? I'm gonna move it up closer so maybe you can tell the difference now. See how that's red in there? Yeah, it does look like 3D, yes. So that's kind of fun, right? So yeah, anywhere where there's a window, I'm gonna go ahead and put the red inside. There's a big window over here. And this is just permanent marker. This isn't anything fancy, in case you wondered. Oops, okay. All right, so what's everybody got planned for the weekend? I'm having a garage sale. I did mention that earlier, but some of you weren't here yet. I'm doing a garage sale. What are you guys doing? Let me know. I know Annie's gonna be resting. That's what she's doing. All right, we are almost where we need to be to get this on here. And then I wanna do, hold on. I wanna do some 3D effects on this. That'll be fun. I wonder, this kind of looks like it should be stained glass, but I'm just gonna stick with the red since that's part of our theme. Martha, I was so, like when I watched your video, I was so like intrigued by these prompts because I thought, oh my gosh, like how? So it really got my brain going, which is always fun. Yeah, so guys, this is part of Martha Makes Art's collaboration, which is called Shuffle Cut Create. So you guys can join in and you can make something too for her collaboration if you wanted to. She does it once a month. There's a new prompt once a month. And if Martha, if I got those details incorrect, please just put it in the comments so everybody can see the right information, because I do believe it's once a month, but I could be wrong about that. Okay, oops, one more section, guys, and then I think we're good to move forward. I think a lot of this down here is going to be covered with my idea. We'll see. We'll see how that comes along. So far, the ideas are doing okay. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you like it? Do I need to add anything to it? I kind of like just the red and the gray. But if you think I need to add something, let me know. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, Lynn, yeah, so join along. Okay, here's our piece. It's not quite dry yet, but I do believe I could handle putting this on now. Okay, before I tape this down, what do you guys think? Is it go time? I mean, I feel like it's good to go, and then we can move on to the next phase of the project. Is the moon big enough? I actually love the moon, but let me know what you think. Oh, yeah, she does a spooky hashtag. Okay. All right, so I'm thinking I'm gonna peel the tape off, guys, right? Okay, I'm gonna start peeling the tape and then I'll check the messages just to make sure there's nothing to do prior. But before I do that, let me get anything loose. If it's loose, I don't want it on here, so I'm just gonna push it off. Okay, that's good. That took a lot of that off, actually. Let me get it off the desk. I don't need this stuff getting in my eyes or anything. You know what I mean? Gosh, that would be terrible. It's so tiny. Okay. All right, I'm gonna peel the tape. And here we go. I put the tape on clearly off camera just to save us a little bit of time. Kind of boring to watch me put it on. It's bad enough you have to watch me take it off. So I put some really small pieces up in the corners and or up at the top, like, you know, where the point of the castle things are, and I could kind of see them from the front, so I added some black ink to them and they blended right in. So just think about that if you're doing something that has like a pop-off thing. You can always do that. I'll probably use tweezers to get the small ones off. This is a fun piece. Thank you, Martha, for the inspiration. It really got me to thinking, which was so cool. We're almost there, my friends. Oops. All right, 2 more pieces, and then we are ready to flip it. Oh, and I'll take a look at the comments just to make sure there's nothing I need to do on the base. Okay, no, nobody commented. Okay, we're good. Okay, so did I draw the castle? I did not draw the castle. I created the castle on Canva. So no, I didn't. Gosh, that would have been amazing, but no, I can't take credit for that. All right, we are going to set this down. I'm gonna stand up actually, because I wanna make sure I get it in the right place. I don't mind if it's offset a little bit because it might actually create like a shadow effect, which would be cool. Matter of fact, maybe I will offset it a little, because look at the difference when I do, here it is like perfectly centered, and then when I do offset, there's like that shadow there. What do you think? I like that. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's kind of fun. Just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Now I'm pressing this down. Oh man, this is such a fun piece. Holy cow. Okay. Now I have to tell you what my idea was that we're not doing. We're doing a different idea. But my original idea was, you like the shadow? Okay, good, good, good. My original idea was to use eggshells at the bottom. But I didn't have time to do the eggshell and take the membrane out and blah, 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 blah. But by the way, I do have that coming up in one of my mixed media videos, and it's a really cool effect. But for this one, instead of that, what we're gonna do, I grabbed some moss that I have. See, so here's the moss. And what we're gonna do, I guess I can put it here, is I'm gonna do moss around. Oh gosh, before I do the moss, holy cow, I almost forgot. We need to draw some black trees. Like, let's use the charcoal. And they don't really have leaves on them, we don't think, but they might end up with leaves, we'll find out. But let's get some of this here. These are just gonna be sort of scraggly trees, just to add an interesting effect to the piece. And I got my little brush here. Get the white off of it. Okay. And we're just gonna go freehand. I should have done it before I put the castle on, but that's okay. I am not gonna worry about that sort of thing. So I'm gonna do the base of the tree here. And gonna go up like this and across here, and I'm gonna fill this in. Oh, and then I have an idea. We're gonna end up using that stencil again, but let's just get the base of the tree on here. Okay, and we'll just have it go off the page, and we'll do some branches, and we'll do maybe a branch here and here. Okay, what do you guys think of that tree? Is that good? Okay, I think I like that tree. And then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna basically do the same thing. So let me start here. Okay, and then let me go here. Sorry, I am not looking at comments because I'm painting. And I do not look at comments when I'm painting. It's too much. It's too much. I have to sort of focus. All right, we need a trunk, so we're gonna start our trunk here. Fill this in, and this. There we go, okay. All right. I'll look at comments shortly, guys. Okay, and then I think we have to have a branch that sort of comes over here like this. And then like that. Oh yeah, that's looking good, right? I think so. Oh, and then let's have one that goes like that. Okay. And then like this can come up a little higher. and then branch over like that. But let me come off the page. I got to get off the page. Here we go. Okay. Okay. And then like this. Okay. What do you guys think of that? Do you like it? I kind of like it. I think I need some really fine branches though. So let me come in here real quick. I need, you know what I need is a smaller paintbrush. Hang tight. Here we go. There's a trusty paintbrush for fine things. All right, let's do a little bit more over here. I used to paint when I was younger, and then I didn't because I had kids. But you know, like I'm no Picasso. But it's fun. Okay, and I need some smaller branches over here. Oh, hi Penny, is Penny here? Hi Penny, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing good today, Penny. I hope you're kind of taking it easy and just having a good day. So we're just going to add a few small branches here to our little tree that's not necessarily healthy anymore. I have a couple of these trees in my yard. Actually, we took down like 8 oak trees by ourselves. It was crazy. It was like a death-defying experience. It was insane. But, you know, they're like $1,000 each to have somebody do the work for you. So we did it ourselves, our neighbors. I was up on the roof trying to like guide the tree once Carl cut it. And the neighbor was like, oh my gosh, you're going to fall off the roof. I didn't though. What do you guys think of my tree? You like it? I'm pretty proud of it. Okay, so cool. All right, let's get that stuff out of the way. All right, now, oh man, this is looking good, isn't it? Oh yeah, okay, I'm trying to read comments here, guys. Oh good, I'm glad to hear it, Penny, that you're doing pretty good today. You're at the gym, good job, girl. I'm so proud of you. I need to get my booty to the gym. Okay, let's go ahead and add some of this greenery. Well, does everybody agree that we're adding greenery? Let's do it, let's do it. We can always spritz it with something to make it less green, right? So here's the plan. I'm gonna go ahead, let's start here at the very bottom. And I'm gonna go ahead and just add a bead of glue. My glue gun doesn't seem very hot. That's weird. I must have it on low. Let me crank that baby up. And I'm just going to shove this stuff in it and hope it holds. We can always like trim it and pull it apart later. Okay, looking good, looking good. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more of that. I really would have loved the eggshell effect on here. Oh my gosh, it would have been so good, but I didn't have time. So, you know, this is good too, though. We're doing it. Okay, now maybe, actually, I was going to go up the tree with the green, but I shouldn't do that. It won't look right. So we'll just pretend that this is some sort of weird grass or something. We're just getting some 3D effects going on here. Not to worry too much about it. Let me get these crumbs over here. Okay, now I want to make I'm not saying we're done with that grass, you guys, but we're just going to be done for a minute. Yeah, because it's a hot mess. But before I move on, I want to take that stencil. Where is it? This one. And I want to do some stenciling inside of the tree trunk. And I'm going to use my brown, I think. Yeah, we're going to use the brown. And because that'll put like, you know how tree trunks have, what was that? Oh, it was a stone from my ring. How funny. I'll have to see if I can glue that back in there. You know how tree trunks have pattern to them. So we just kind of want to mimic that a little bit. I don't even know if it's going to be noticeable, but we're going to give it a try. Let's see, is it? Oh, slightly, slightly. gonna put it up here so you can, yeah, hardly. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this one a little bit better. Gosh, let me move this over here. All right, let's see. Okay, we can see it now. So it's got a little bit of a tree trunk look. Can you tell? Oh yeah, I think you can tell. Lynn, what are you, girl, what is going on? What are you stressed out about? All right, friends, help Lynn out. Whatever she's stressed out about. I'm gonna go ahead and get this pattern on this tree trunk here. Okay. Oh, yeah, we can see. I'm gonna show you the other one. Now, something I do notice that I must address is I can see right here underneath where this pops out, there's like, I can see the orange. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some more paint under there just so we don't see that anymore. I am a stickler for details. I just am. It's just the way it is. All right, but that's looking better. Oh yeah, that looks great. Okay, let me see if I need to do the other side. Yeah, the other side's pretty good. All right, there we go. Okay, oh my gosh, this is looking so good, you guys. Okay, I've got to get more grass all the way to the ends. I didn't do that, so let me do that real quick. And then we're gonna have to trim this grass. But let's get this glued on. Okay. Now, do you guys like the grass? I'm gonna have to trim it, but let me know if you like it. I mean, it's a kind of a cool 3D effect, I think. And let me flip it over and trim it. Look how much is hanging off the bottom. That's so funny. So we can really see what it looks like. Okay. There we go. Okay, all right, it looks better now. It looks better now that I trimmed it. It was crazy before. You do like the grass. Okay, good. Awesome. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna add a little bit more right here. Oh, and Martha, I have to tell you, I was like, man, I should have had Martha live with me since I'm doing her thing, but it was kind of too late. Like once my brain sort of realized that I should have done that, it was too late. But let's plan that if you'd like to in the future, Martha. That would be great fun. We'll do something mixed media, something or other, right? That'd be great. Okay, so we got our grass on here. Oh my gosh, it's sticking to me because of my hot glue. Okay, woo, here we go. Let's get that out of the way here. All right, there we go. Okay, this piece is looking really cool. All right, now I was thinking, I'm gonna need your guys' opinion here. Oh yeah, okay, then yeah, we'll definitely do it. Oh, Penny's leaving. Bye, Penny. Oh, you're on the treadmill. I get it, girl. I'm so proud of you for getting to the gym, Penny. That's awesome. You're going to be tired for 2 days, but that's okay. Your body will adjust. Oh my gosh. Have a good weekend, girl. Thank you so much for coming. I'll try to post a picture of this so you can see the completed thing later on like a one of my community tabs or something. All right, my friends. So here's what I was wondering. I have these. I bought these a while back. And they're just little buds. And I can pull them right off of the stems here. And I didn't know, I mean, it might look kind of funny to have some of these buds on some of these dead branches, but let me lay a few of them out, and then you guys let me know what you think. And let me see if I can make them lay a little flatter by cutting the bottom off. Yes, that's gonna work perfectly perfect. Okay, so let me know. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lay them out, and you guys let me know if you like the way they look or if we should just leave the trees as is. They're kind of fun. They're like rubber. They don't look like rubber, but they are rubber, and so they're kind of fun to play with. Okay, so that's, we could do more, we could do less, whatever, but that's how, something like how they might look. So let me know what you think about that. Did anyone even notice me at all? Lynn, we all notice you. We love you. We're glad you're here. And I miss a lot of questions because I'm creating, so my apologies. Okay, my friends, let me know if you like the flowers or not. Let me know what you think about that. And then I can just add those on with you're trying to decide. Okay. Yeah, no worries. While you're trying to decide, I'm gonna probably add a little bit more grass here in this corner. I don't want to leave any space down here. Ooh, that was hot. I burned my finger, but I'm okay. No worries. All right, let me get some of this loose grass out of the way here. Maybe I'll just try to brush it away with one of these brushes. There we go, okay. Oops, I'm gonna move these off now because I'm gonna tip my paper over. There we go. All right, this is just so fun. Man, I wish Beck's Pot would pop in so she could see it. I think she would like it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. Let me read these comments here. Okay, you're not sure about the flowers. Don't like. Okay, then let's leave them off. And then, okay, so let me read about Lynn. She's stressed out about figuring out a name for it. About to lose it. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm glad you're listening to some rock music. That's good. They take away from the spooky, mystical look. Okay, perfect. I'm glad I asked. Okay, guys. What do you think? Do you think it's done? Let me know. I mean, honestly, is there anything else? Should I add any highlights to the trees or to the moon? Or do we like it? Let me know what you think. I think it looks so cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but let me know if you think it's done, because I mean, I kind of do. The only thing I could imagine is maybe even a little more highlight for the moon. I could put a little highlight somewhere in the trees, but I mean, I think it's looking pretty good. So let me know, you guys. I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute and get the grass off of my desk while you are looking at it and thinking about if it needs anything else. And Lynn, hang tight. I can't think about your hashtag right now, but I will in just a minute, actually. I do tend to come up with clever ones, so hang tight. Let me put a few things away and give everybody a chance to let me know what they think about this project and if it's done or not. Super happy with it. It looks so cool. Okay, hold on. Love the picture, by the way, so cool. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. And Martha says, taking the left tree off the top of the page. Okay, hold on. This one here. Yeah, let's do it. I like that. Okay. Let me get my paint back over here. And get my little paintbrush. Okay. So let's do it. Let's do some more branches here. Hopefully I'm probably not very much on camera. Let me do it like this. Hopefully this won't mess my brain up. Upside down. All right, we got that going off. And then let's go ahead and spread this one. Maybe we'll go up with the middle one like that. And then this little one can go here. And we can have some little ones go off of it like that. Okay, yeah, let me add some more little twigs to it. Oh yeah, this is looking good. Great idea, Martha. appreciate it. Just fills it in a little more, right? Yeah, like the refinement of it. So good. Yeah, let me do a few more down here. Let me think about this. My brain, this one should be going down. You know, I'm painting upside down, so gotta think about it for a second. So Martha, I'm thinking if you want to go live, we'll do it when I come back in town. I'm going to be leaving town here shortly. So let's plan when I get back, which will be probably third week in May. So be thinking about that. Oh, and Martha, will you email me about that? Because I sometimes forget to follow up on things. So if you email me, that will make my life so much easier and better. I appreciate that. I'm going to add a few more branches over here, guys. Just fill it in a little bit. What a fun piece. I could frame this and put it out during Halloween time. Okay, what do we think? Let me turn it back the other way. Oh my gosh, Billy's here. Hold on. When did Billy come in? Where'd she go? Oh, hi, Billy. I see you now. Oh, good. Thank you. All right, awesome. And yes, I did, Martha. I did get my swap partner, and I'm so super excited. I already reached out to her, emailed her, and asked her, you know, to give me her address. Susie, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you like what we created today. This was just so fun and inspired by Martha's collaboration. And Lynn, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And Martha, thank you, thank you. Yeah, this turned out, this is just great. This was so fun. So I always love creating with you guys. It's an absolute blast. Well then, I think that's it, you guys. I've got to, thank you, Jessie. I have to get ready and do some more work with my garage sale. Is this too heavy over here? Hold on a second, before I put everything away. Hold on, my brain is having a problem. I need you guys to look at the right side. So I'm feeling like, almost like I need to color this in to give this, I don't know, something doesn't look right. I feel like I should color this in. Let me know about that. And then while you're thinking about that and I'm waiting for delay time, I'll go ahead and at least do a branch here off of this part of it. And then I'll do another one just because I didn't like that sitting there the way it was. And then let me know about this. I'll sort of tease it like right here and add some black right here. And I'll do a little bit more, I think, while I'm waiting for you to tell me if I should or shouldn't do this. Okay, I'm looking now. Maybe a few thin branches overlapping the castle. Oh, great idea, great idea. Okay, that's a great idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll have, are we sure? Like the tree, well, yeah, because the tree is in front of the castle. Clearly, we know that because of this down here. Okay, so yes, let's do it. Let's bring this here and come over here. Make sure we join that, and then we're gonna come over a little further. And then we're gonna add a little branch going like that. And we'll add one going like this. What do you guys think of that? Okay, yeah, let's do that a few more times. That's totally fun. Thank you, Martha. Okay, let me take this branch from here and we'll go up over here. Great. And then we'll do a little baby one going up here. Like that. Okay. That's looking good. And then the question would be too, do we want to highlight these branches? Oh, that was really a fat branch. Do we want to highlight these branches with gold, silver, white, tan, anything like that, just to make them pop off a little bit? Let me know your thoughts on that. While I'm adding these little branches here. Oh, this is fun. I love it. I sort of love painting like this, like just really free and not worrying about perfection. Okay, that is looking good, my friends. Let's see, we got one here, yes. Let me get under the castle with it. There, okay. Here too. There we go, okay. All right, let me know what you think about that, my friends. Is that enough overlapping? And then should we do any highlights to like pull our eyes to those branches? Maybe a little gold. Let me know what you think about that. The limbs of the bob can be larger, gives the illusion that they are closer to the viewer. It looks great. Okay, so should I do, okay, so you're saying fatten some of these up a little bit. I got you, okay. So let's do that. Let's do a little bit extra here. Yep, that looks good. We'll do a little extra here. Just a tiny bit here and a tiny bit there. Okay. And then maybe fatten this one up here. All right. And then are you saying I should make these bigger? I don't think I want to make those bigger, but let me know what you think. I'm making these a little bigger. Yeah, I'll make that one a little bigger too, and I'll have it come over here to the castle. Oops. Okay. All right, what do you think about that? That I added a little bit of width to some of these. And then maybe fill in that a little bit too. Make it look a little bigger. Okay. Okay, was that good enough or should I do more of that? Let me know. Let me hold this up. Oh yeah, it's different when you hold it up and look at it than when it's flat on your desk. Oh, it's a Bob Ross trick. That's awesome. Okay, I love that. Awesome. Okay. Good. Okay, let me know. Are we good there? Did we do enough thickening of our trees and things? Let me know. And that's looking good, I think. Hold on. Add a little bit right here. Sometimes a little goes a long way. Okay, and then let me know if I need to do any highlights on any of these branches, just to sort of pull your eye to them. I almost feel like I need to. So let me know if I should do gold or if I should go in with like a tan color. And this is literally just for highlights. I have this parchment. No, it's linen, but anyway, basically the same. Thank you, Martha. Okay, let's see what we can do here with this. Or I actually have metallic pen. I wonder if that would be the way to go. Let me see how fine tipped they are and what colors I have. All right, we got silver, we got gold, and I think, oh, I got some really fine ones here if they still work. These were my daughter's, these small ones. Let's see. cut green, silver. Let's try, we'll just test out the gold. How's that sound? Let's just test it. Yeah, that's right, Martha. Okay. I'll just do like a tiny, like right here, I'll just do a tiny one just to see. I don't even know if these work anymore. Hold on a sec. No, that's like, oh, it does work. Look at that. It's pretty gold though. Let me test it. Let me test this baby out here. Yeah, it's not perfection. Let's see if I can get it to, oh, there we go. Okay, let's try. If I can get it to work, it's gonna be super subtle. Oh yeah, it is working though. All right, so that's super subtle. I do like it though, because it actually really blends in with the brown. I'm gonna try green right here. I can always cover it. Oh yeah, the green is definitely green. And then let me try the silver. I'll try it on the same piece. Oh no, here we go, hold on. You can see I don't use these much. Okay, the silver doesn't really work anymore. So maybe let's use the gold. We'll just use the gold, go in, do a little highlight. I'm gonna cover up that green best I can. All right. I won't overdo it, but I definitely wanna be able to see, there we go, a little bit. Just on a few pieces. I kind of like that. That looks so cool. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna do a little bit here too. All right, let's do a little here. Okay, what do you think about that? Just like little touches of it. Can you even see it? Yeah, it's a perfect gold. Let me get it a little closer so you guys can see it. And yeah, now you can see it. It's close enough. Hi, Jamriana. You can draw like that. Just take a nice deep breath and just go. That's how you do it. You've been drawing the same way since you were 4. Well, me too. All right, what do you guys think? Did we do it? Did we do it? I think we're good. Like I just, let me show it to you. Let me show you every little inch of it real quick, up close. There we go. There's our grass. What do you think of the grass? So good, right? Here's the other tree. And I'll go down the center in just a second. Do I need to add some highlights to this moon? What do you think? What do you think? Let me know if I should, let me get some of that grass off of there. Let me know if I should add a little something to that moon or not. I'm gonna test the silver on the moon, okay? Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Aw, thanks guys. Let's do just a little test here with the silver. We'll just do it like little spots here and there. I don't know if that's making a difference or not. I'll try to cover some of these some of the bronze sprinkle he got on the moon. We try to cover some of that up. No, I don't really want bronze stuff on my moon. Okay, there's that. And then should I add more white, you guys, to the moon? Let me know. Like a few dots or anything? Aw, thank you, Martha. Appreciate that. This has been so fun. I have really enjoyed this. I'm just gonna add a few, sorry guys. You might have said no, but just to give it a little punch, you know? Because if you're standing across the room and you're looking at it, it might look good if there's a little extra something on there. Right here, just on this one side. Want to make it look like, you know, I don't know. There we go. Did that help? I don't know if it helped or not, but my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited about this piece. Look, it's so fun. Well, thank you guys for being with me. I really, really appreciate it. I always enjoy spending time with you guys. And so I guess that's going to be it for today. And I don't know if I'm going to see you next week because, oh, I might. Yes, I will be here next week. And then the next week after that, I won't be. Is that right? Anyway, I'll let you all know. Oh, good. You like the White on the Moon. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Well, I think that's it, my friends. I appreciate you all so very much. I always enjoy it. And I will talk to you guys later. So, oh, I have a low battery. Oh, I forgot to plug my phone in. It's a good thing I'm going. All right, here we go. Bye, guys.